Hello friends, welcome back to the video series in Basics of Shell Scripting. In this video, we will discuss how the array works in the Bash shell script. Now, what is an array? An array is a collection of similar data elements stored at contiguous memory locations. It is the simplest data structure where each data element can be accessed directly by only using the index number. Let us create a shell script to demonstrate the array. So for that we are using the hello.sh, the same script file which we have used for the previous videos. So here the first one line, the bash bang has been given. Now we are creating an array like that, subjects, and here after that we are assigning the values with the equal operator. Then we have to provide the parenthesis, that means the starting parenthesis or open parenthesis. Then we are providing within the single quote the first one as math, comma, then there we are providing not the comma, here we are providing a blank. So we have to remember, we do not provide comma, we have to provide the blank space. After that, suppose the second one, here also we are typing physics, the subject within the single quote, then there must be a blank space, and here we are typing suppose chemistry within the single quote and another blank space, and here we are providing the subject as biology within the single quote. Now after that we are providing the end of the parenthesis. So the first one, math, should be with the index 0, physics would be with the index 1, chemistry with the index 2, and the biology with the index 3. Then we are providing some lines like echo. Then suppose we want to display all the subjects. So here we are writing display all the subjects, then within double quote. Then we are providing the echo, and here for displaying all the subjects, that means all the elements in the array, just we have to type dollar, then the starting curly brace, and then the name of the array, here that one is subjects, and within the square bracket type @sign, end of square bracket and also end of the curly brace. After that, suppose we are trying to find out the display element according to the index. So here we are typing display element according to index, so end of double quote, and here for that we have to type echo, and here within double quote once again the dollar sign, then the curly brace, then the name of the index array, and after that within the square bracket just provide the index number, then suppose 0, then end of the curly brace. Next one, suppose another echo we are providing here, echo display the indices of the array. So here display the indices of the array, end of double quote, and here once again we are providing echo, and after that same the dollar sign, starting of the curly brace, then name of the array, subjects, and in between that we have to provide the @ sign, end of square bracket end of curly braces. But here before the subjects we have to provide another sign or the exclamation sign to display the indices of the array. The final one, we want to display echo the length of the array. So display the length, that must be G, length of the array, end of double quote. And here we are providing echo, and within double quote once again the dollar sign, the starting with the curly brace, the name of the array subjects, and in between the square bracket provide @ sign, and there must be end of the square bracket, then the curly brace. But before the subjects we have to provide the hash sign to display the length of the array. So here at first we try to execute the file or the script. What happens with the output? Ctrl S to save the file and let execute the file. And at first zoom it for better view. Now bash, then that must be in the desktop folder, so that is we are now home folder, so we have to navigate to the desktop folder. Now we have the hello.sh file here, yes, and now bash hello.sh. So the first one, display all the subjects. So here math, physics, chemistry, biology. Echo, display element according to index. So here echo math, but why the echo is providing here, that is a wrong case. The next one, display the indices of the array. So 0, 1, 2, 3, the output is fine. Echo display the length of the array, echo 4. So here also we are finding the total number of the subjects or total number of elements present in the array. But at that moment, suppose just we want to add the element in the array, that means we want to add some element in the array. As you know, in the array the last index is 3, so we can add the index number 4 to add in the array. And for that what we can do, just simply we can use the subjects, that means the name of the array, and then within the square bracket just write down the name of the the number of the index. Here that one is the 4, and here just assign it with the value. So here history, and after that we can once again display the all elements. So once again we are here, Ctrl V, all the subjects, after add, Ctrl S to save the file, and let us check what happens with the output. So bash hello.sh, sorry, something is error here, yes, that double quote is not here present. So Ctrl S to save the file, and once again Ctrl L to clear the screen. And now just look, the first one display all the subjects, here math, physics, chemistry and biology. So it is giving the output math, physics, chemistry and biology. But after adding with the index 4 and the assignment value with the history, now the output is math, physics, chemistry, biology and history. That means math at index 0, physics at index 1, chemistry at index 2, biology at index 3 and the history, the final history is at index 4. So in that case the new element is added to the array at the 4th index. That means here at the last position. Now the next one, we want to update the element of any array. Just here also mention the index already present. So here simply we are typing subjects, then provide the index number we want to update 1. That means the first index value is equal to once again with the history, and after that once again suppose we want to display all the subjects. Ctrl S to save the file. Now what was in the index 1? That was physics as in index 1, but here for that particular line the physics would be updated with the history. So let's check with the output once again. The first one, okay, math, physics, chemistry and biology. Here after addition, so that means math, physics, chemistry, biology and history. But after that we have replaced the index 1 value in the array, that means the physics with the history. So the index 1 is now with the value history. So the physics has been updated by the value history. Now how to remove any element from an array? To remove any element from an array, use the keyword that is unset, UNSET. Let us suppose we want to unset the chemistry. That means that is the index number 2 at that moment. So here suppose at that moment we are adding the line that is unset and then same subjects, the name of the array, and within the square bracket just type the index number you want to remove or unset, and once again after that just we want to display all the subjects. So here we can change the display after updation and here after removal. Ctrl S to save the script, and let's check what happens with the output. Ctrl L to clear the screen, and once again we are executing the script now. So here the first one, display all the subjects 0, 1, 2, 3 indices, that means math, physics, chemistry and biology respectively. Then for the addition, after addition the history has been added in the index 4. After updation the physics is updated with the history. Now after removal, that means which index we have removed? Now that is index number 2. Now index number 2, that means the chemistry was there. So here no chemistry is present, but what happens, at first the math was at the index 0, history was index 1, then chemistry index 2, biology as index 3 and history once again with the index 4. But after removal math remains with the index 0, history with the index 1, but at that moment biology is not with the index 3, but here now the biology is with the index 2 and the history final one is with the index 3. So practically after removing the index 2, that means the chemistry, index 3 biology and index 4 history are now index 2 and the index 3. So if you add any element at index 6, that index is not present, yet now whatever index we have, that is up to 3. So that means we want to add any element at any index 6, 4, 5 not present, it is sequentially add at the last position. So the null index positions would be ignored. Let us check what happens if we do that. That means at that moment, suppose we are all removing those lines, and here we are adding subjects 6. At that moment 0, 1, 2, 3. So 4, 5 not present, but we are trying to add any value in the index 6. What happens? Ctrl S to save the file, and now we want to execute it. Ctrl L and now bash hello.sh. Just look, index 6 was history, but at that moment that is at index 4. So what happens now? If we add some value or element at index 6, that means whatever the last index was, we were just jumping from that particular index to any other higher index. It is sequentially adding at the last positions. The null index positions 4 and 5 here just would be ignored and has been ignored also. Now we can assign any variable as an array also. So here once again we are just removing the lines and once again working with another script, and here we are here with the variable anyvar, and that one is equal to suppose random string. And what happens if we give some line with the script like echo, and here within the double quote $, then any var, within the square bracket write down @ end of curly brace, end of double quote. Then another one, just copy the line, Ctrl V, sorry, another one Ctrl V, another one Ctrl V, and another one Ctrl V. At that moment here anywhere we are just providing the index 0. Next one we are providing the index 1. Then we are providing here exclamation sign before the variable or the array, and here also we are providing the hash sign. As you know, the exclamation sign is used before the array for the total number of indexes, and the hash sign is used to find the length of the array. Ctrl S to save the file. Let us execute it. Let us check. Ctrl L to clear the screen at first. Bash hello.sh. Press enter. The first one is providing, that is random string. That means the string random string is the output here. The second one, the only index 0 is present here because we are not providing any other indices or element here. So when we are providing 0 here, so that means the output is obviously the first one, that means the 0 index value, and that is random string is the output. Now for the third one, no index 1 present, so there is no output or the blank space. Now already the total number of index, that means here only the 0 is present, so 0 is the output for the echo dollar exclamation sign with the anywhere at the rate, and finally with the hash sign, that is the length of the array. Here the length of the array is only 1, so the output is 1 obviously. So in that way we can also use the array for any variable also, or with any variable also. If you find the video is useful, you can like, share, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe the channel.